How you doing, everyone? This is Javon from Barber Time All the Time, and I'm here at Mattapan's finest, free cuts and curls. I'm here with Ed Gaskin with the City of Boston, and we're here today at an event, Barber Time All the Time, supporting the community. How you doing, Ed?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. What do you find is most important when it comes to events like this in the city?
Well, one of the things, by the way, I want to appreciate Barber Time All the Time for the opportunity to talk to you guys today. So, what's really important about this event, the Mattapan's finest 6th Annual Cuts and Curls, is it's a community event. And from a community event standpoint, there's a lot of grassroots participation. And so the fact that the people in the community proactively self-organize and put this event together. And so Jamie, who started years ago, obviously went out and got the sponsors, and you can see that he's done a great job if you look at the whole list of sponsors and the type of sponsors that he's got.
Now, how important do you feel it is for the stylists and the barbers to be almost representatives for the community? How important do you think that is?
Well, first of all, I think it's really nice that the barbers have found this particular way to give back to the community. As you may know, of all the different neighborhoods in Boston, this is one of the poorest ones. Between 75 and 80% of all the residents receive some type of federal assistance, like food, housing, clothing, healthcare, something like that. And so, one of the things you think is just like we have Doctors Without Borders, that the stylists and the barbers found a way to come together to do something for the residents of this community. So if you think about the importance of education, don't graduate high school in 4 years. And so here you go, talking about how important education is, like getting kids between 6 and 13 these new haircuts and these new things. And again, backpacks, school supplies, and so it's a message that says we believe that school is important, and this is what we're going to do to help facilitate that.
How do events like these tie in to your own purposes with protocol?
Okay, so one of the things that we do is we try to focus on 4 different things. One of them is on economic development, because we're focused on the business community in terms of how do we make existing businesses more successful and how do we recruit new businesses to the community. Then the second is how do we make the community greener and cleaner? So not just how do we pick up the trash, but how do we actually make it more sustainable. And then one of the things is how do we make it basically a quality of life. And so what this does is it shows the vitality in the community coming together, just like when we have the Kite Festival, or we have Juneteenth, and we have things like that in the park. This is like another type of community event that the community can come together and participate on. It's very positive, and again, it shows that what we can do as a community.
Okay. How do you think we can have more events like these?
Well, you know, you have more events like this when you have those kind of leaders. So in this case, you got Jamie, who's taken the initiative to do this. And sometimes we try to sponsor them, but we would be willing to work with any grassroots organization, any entrepreneur, any business that wants to do something similar, because there's clearly a number of other things that we need in the community.
Sweet.
All right, this is Javon from Barber Time All the Time here with Jamie with Mattapan's finest, free cuts and curls. How you doing today, Jamie?
Pretty good yourself.
All right, can't complain, can't complain. What do you feel as though is important when it comes to the local stylists and barbers in events like this?
Well, what I think is important is that they learn how to give back. That's the most important thing, because you know, in the community there's a lot of people in need. So I'm trying to set a role model as in how to give back to your community when you work at, instead of just take all the time. Give a lot back sometimes.
All right. And where does this event, something like this, giving out free haircuts right before school time, right? It's the holiday, everyone's out here, and where does this actually come from?
Well, I got sponsors. One of my biggest sponsors is the Boston Foundation, Hicks Auto Body, and I have the Greater Grove Home Mainstream, and Party Market Chippy. It's one of my biggest sponsors that makes this happen.
Okay. And as well, Jamie, where do you see this going for in the future, in the coming years?
Well, in the coming years, you know, my whole goal, I want to rent like a 2,000 square foot venue. I want to incorporate all the barbers and stylists in this community on the one roof, where we can turn out not only just 300 kids, I want to try to double or triple like 900 kids in one day.
All right. Okay. Now, and how important do you feel as though it is almost for those barbers and stylists to act as almost representatives to those local businesses? How important do you think that is?
It's very important because, you know, you're dealing with these same people every day. You know, you're talking to them. It's not about just a haircut. You're more like a psychologist, more like a counselor, a role model. So for the same people to see that you're a part of something and giving back, that's important.
That's very important.
Yeah.
What drove you to come up with an event like this?
Good question, man. This is my favorite. This is my favorite question right here. I'm a father of 8. I got 4 boys and 4 girls. My favorite time of year is taking my kids to school the first day of school. So one day I took my little boy to school, and I was waiting out in the schoolyard. I'm looking around. Little girls and they have their hair done. Little boys and they have no haircuts, no backpacks. You know. No decent sneaker, and I think, you know, the first day of school is very important. You need that self-esteem need to be at the highest. If that first day is messed up, you can forget about it. That's failure right off the top. So that's what inspired me. Yep.
All right, well, this is Javon with Barber Time All the Time, here again with Jamie from Mattapan's finest. Free cuts for curls. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, man. Hope we have you guys come out next year.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
It's pretty good. We're basically starting to slow down. I can't even get the other list because it hasn't filled up. We got like 128, 130 totals coming through, so it's going well.
He said, I ain't saying a word. Hello. You would have knew I was here if you hadn't have said that. This is the best. This is the best. This is the best. I was talking to you. No. Okay.
Sister Act.
What does this event mean to you?
Saquon Hashim. And the event means that anybody can do something positive, no matter how big it is. The kids are our future. And I'm glad to be a part of it all. So we're making history right here. This ain't the last, it's the sixth annual. It'll probably be 26. We've been around a long time. I appreciate it, Brian.
So what does an event like this mean to you, Peter?
Yeah, it means like a lot, like giving back to the community. So and it's good to see the kids go back to school, new haircuts, and the girls get their hair done, bags, you know, school supply, stuff like that. I always look forward to this every year.
All right, there we go. Darryl, what does an event like this mean to you?
Just giving back.
Giving back. And what's the most important thing to you personally about giving back? Where does that come from in you?
Just makes me feel good. That's something that makes me feel good.
Make you feel good. All right. Man of many words right here. What's the most important thing you feel a haircut does for a child?
School nice, fresh. Up to school. Nice. Good feels.
Builds their confidence. Yeah. Exactly. It gives them be able to be stylish. Yeah. To go out there and look good.
Yeah.
All right.
I learned something.
And learn something. Okay. All right. Thank you, Junior. Appreciate it. How important is looking good for you?
Pretty much half the time. Pretty much really important to me.
Important to you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
What does the event mean to you?
Means a lot. I like, you know, this is our future, and to make them feel good and get free hairstyles is what I'm here for. So they feel good going to school. Look good going to school.
All right.
You know, feel good about getting an education. So just make them feel
Look
good.
good, do good, right?
Yep.
Okay. What does this event mean to you?
Well, my name's Atavia, and this event means a lot to me. It's giving back to the community, helping children to get prepared for the first day of school is a wonderful thing because without them, we have nobody else to lead the path and, you know, create a way. Making them beautiful is the best thing in the world.
Okay. Thank you. What does this event mean to you?
This event means a lot to me because the type of establishment Mattapan's Finest is, we're not who we are without the community. So it's only right to give back. You know, to instill self-esteem in these kids and have them feeling good about themselves for the first day of school is very important to us. That was the idea of it when we first started doing it. And it just grew from there.
And how long have you been doing this?
This particular project, this is our 6th year. It gets better and better and grows every year.
What does this event mean to you?
Basically just giving back to my community. You know, helping people who don't have it. You know, I don't do anything on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? It's my day off. I sit around. So I'd rather just, you know, take the time out and help somebody who can't get in on a regular basis. And I like how kids feel when they walk out of here, you know?
Right.
It gives you like a better self-esteem about yourself. Because they're here done. They want to do right in school, so we're here to make sure that happens. Supplies, book bags, you know? A nice pressing girl.
Long way.
Long way.
Long way.
Yeah, so why not, you know?
Right, I hear it. What does an event like this mean to you? Yes.
Well, first of all, I look at it as we have so many children. We're giving so much. So to give back, so who much is given, much is required. So we're giving so much, so we're required to give back. The same way, you know. And there's a lot of single parents out here struggling just to make ends meet. You know, make sure the kids got food on the table now. And it makes the kids feel good when they look good like that.
Right, you're right about that.
You know, if they look good, they feel good.
Right.
Why not?
Right, you're right.
It's all about the babies for me.
Can't complain about that. Look good, do good, right?
That's it. We gotta get that.
Okay.
We're blessed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What does this event mean to you?
It's like giving back to the community, and it's for the youth. And the youths are the future. So if you have good youth, you got a good future. So it really means a lot. Giving back to the community, and it's for the youth. It doesn't get any better than that.
Right. All right. And how important, because my young man right here, how important do you feel is a first day haircut for these kids?
I feel very enthusiastic about going to school, first day haircut. It means a lot.
Alright, thank you, boss. Appreciate it.
Alright, check it out. Barber time, all the time.
Alright, there we go. He's a natural.